Welcome to another fishing adventure. It's fall. Fall carp fishing is still on. They haven't shut down yet for the season, at least as far as I know. We'll see what happens here today. But I think water's in the 50s. I'll test that in a little bit. But it's a warm day. Well, not really. About 60 degrees, but the sun's shining, so it feels nice. And the sun's hitting the water, warming it up a little bit. And I'll explain more while I get baited up here. Hook bait today is almond flavored tiger nuts. I just been really liking these lately, just because I like the smell. I don't think any particular flavor works better than any other one. Last couple of years, I just picking flavors that I like the smell of. Pack bait is leftovers from a previous session. I'm not 100% sure exactly what's in there. Oats, sweet feed, corn. Yeah, it smells like vanilla. If you want to know exactly how I make this pack bait, stay tuned. I'm gonna, as soon as I get these rigs baited and tossed out in the water, I'm gonna make a fresh batch, and you'll see it step by step. This is what I call my 99% rig, because I fish with it 99% of the time. That's a big ball pack bait around a sinker, short leader, 2 inches, down to a size 4 octopus hook, hair rigged with a couple of tiger nuts. I make these feeder sinkers. There's links in the description if you'd like to get some for yourself. Otherwise, the spring feeders work pretty good, or just a flat knoll roll sinker. A lot of people use that, and that works pretty good too. The current weather trend around here has been cold evenings in the 30s, close to freezing, and then warm sunny afternoons, 50, 60 degrees. And the fish have changed their behavior. They've gone from being active in the evening and the early morning to the warmest part of the day. Mid to late afternoon is when I like to fish for them in the fall, and in the spring when the water's cold. But it's about 2:45 in the afternoon, and so that means I've got about 3-4 hours until the sun starts dipping low in the sky around 6 o'clock, and it starts cooling off again. So hopefully I can find some fish that are feeding this afternoon. Pretty shallow water where I'm putting these baits. It's about 3-4 feet of water out there. On sunny days like this, the shallow waters will warm up from the sunlight more than the deeper stuff will, so the fish will venture out into the shallows looking for food during the sunny times. Kind of precarious place to cast here, not much room. Yeah. Just a little keyhole spot here, cut in the trees. Somebody cut down the trees, who knows how long ago. It's just a little keyhole. Woods this way, woods that way. And aside from that, there is a good size, 5-6 foot cliff right here that I have to climb down to get to the water's edge to land a fish. So, this is kind of what I call a PETA spot, pain in the ass. But last time I fished this spot, the flies were so bad that I vowed that I would not come back here again until the fall, because it was just so bad. I'm sure I'll probably show you a clip of that right now or something, because it was unreal. But it's fall, and I'm back, and big fish do live here. I've caught 20 plus pound carp here from this spot. And I have not done any pre-baiting of any kind. I'm just fishing this spot naked. I'll give you a little look at what I'm dealing with here, what kind of water body I'm on. As you can see, there's some waves crashing. There's a little bit of wind, not much, 5 miles an hour or something like that. And it's a pretty good sized body of water. It goes for a long way that way. You can't see because of that tree. But yeah, it's a pretty big lake, and no doubt some big fish out there for me to catch. I'm probably going to spend most of my fall fishing on big bodies of water, because they cool down slower than the little ponds. The little ponds are way cooler. Oh yeah, I was going to check the water temp. Let's do that. Well, this is just going to be a reading right next to the shore in 8 inches of water, but it'll give me an idea. Yeah, 58 degrees, cooling down. So it's still in the upper 50s. They should still be active and feeding. once it gets, in my experience, once it gets down below 50, it just gets so slow, it's not really worth my time to fish for them anymore. Obviously, you could still catch fish in sub 50 degree water. It's just the bite is really slow. They don't feed as much, and it's a lot like ice fishing without the ice, really. But anyway, let's make some bait. Yeah, if I'm going to be here for the next 3 to 4 hours, I'm going to need some more bait than what I've got. Let's see. This is my standard base. It's always old-fashioned oats and some of these sweet feed pellets. That's horse feed. It's a 4-to-1 ratio there. In this bag, I've got about 8 cups of old-fashioned oats and is that 4? No, it's 8 cups old-fashioned oats and 2 cups sweet feed. And I think I'm going to keep it pretty basic here today. I'm going to go with some cream corn to start. In goes the cream corn. And you know, I changed my mind. Feeling a little bit nutty today. I'm going to throw in these bag of pecans. These are just like dollar store pecans. They're not very good to eat. I like pecans, but these are garbage. But I think the fish might like them. Add some flavor and some protein and some texture to the pack bait. I'm just going to smash them up like this. Get it real mad and give them a punch. So yeah, just crunched up pecans. Dump the whole bag in there. And I think this might need a little bit more something. I'm going to put in some vanilla. Vanilla pecan sounds good. Sounds very delicious for fall, huh? And one more thing. Just a tiny little splash of water. That water will help those oats set up a little bit faster. The cream corn doesn't absorb very fast. It's pretty thick. That's it. The oats and sweet feed, cream corn, pecans, vanilla. That's it. That'll take about 10 minutes to set up for the oats to absorb that stuff and become sticky. And I think a fish will just absolutely love to eat that. Well, I was hoping while I was making that bait that one of these rods would go peeling off and that would get me started, but it didn't happen yet. So now it's just a sit and wait game. We'll see. I don't know how it's going to go, but if you're watching this, chances are something interesting happened. So stay tuned. That didn't take long. About 15 minutes since I casted these baits out. Just pulled out a granola bar to start snacking. Swimming at me? Swimming at me. Yeah, swimming at me. Please be swimming at me. Yeah. Oh man. Feels like this fish might be in a branch or something. Really had to get down there. Feels like the line's rubbing on something. This overhanging tree is definitely going to be an issue here. This fish is behind the overhanging tree right now. I'm just keeping the line down at water level so it doesn't get up in the tree. Alright. It's right in front of me now. Oh, it's a good fish. Oh my goodness. It's a real good fish. He just went back under that tree. He's back in there under that tree. Okay. It's back in front of me here. I'm just going to be gentle right now and see if I can sneak that net. Oh, it's a big fish. Oh my goodness. Get in here. I think the net cam just died. It's a big fish for sure. Oh. Keeps trying to go back under that tree. It's so shallow right here. I mean, it's like a foot deep where my net is out there. This is a big fish. How many times have I said it's a big fish? Got him! Got him! Yeah! Whew. Hauling fish up this cliff is no picnic, but doable. Yeah. Oh yeah, 16 pounds, 15 ounces. Yeah! Starting out the day with a beast of a catch in the first 15 minutes. 16-pound fish. Gave me a great fight. Kept going up underneath that overhanging tree there. He really gave me a run for my money. But I won out on the end, obviously. He's gonna get to go back. Wow. Beast. Big belly. He feels, I don't know, he doesn't feel cold, but he's cooler than the air. Yeah, what a great start. Really hard to beat that. Hard to beat that. Well, 20-pounder would beat this, but back in the water he goes. Let's see what's next. I gotta really be careful going down this cliff. All right. I don't think I'm gonna be getting my feet wet in that 55-degree water today. There you go, sir. See you next time. Alright, I like to do a little check everything over here between fish. The hook especially. That is not sharp enough. That should be stabbing into my finger. And looks like it might be a little bit misshapen here. I might have done that removing the hook. I don't know, but time for a new hook. And I don't sharpen hooks, I just replace it when they get dinged up or dulled. I just keep hair rigs tied up that I do up ahead of time. Keep them on this piece of foam, and just got a brand new hook right here on a short leader with a little swivel. And there we go. That's my 99% rig there with a brand new hair rig hooked. I know a lot of people like to buy the pre-tied hair rigs, and there's not necessarily anything wrong with that. I'm sure they work fine. I've never actually tried those pre-tied ones that you can buy, but tying your own is really not difficult at all. If you're interested in doing that, I have a tutorial video showing you exactly how I tie mine. It's really actually pretty easy, and feel free to check out that video if you want. I'll put a link to that in the description. All right, let's put this pecan pack bait to work. Yeah, looks nice. Smells like vanilla. Looks like oatmeal. Num num num. That was pretty exciting. I'd like to do that again and again and again. Cast through the little keyhole again here. Oh, broke the surface out there. It's probably been about a little more than a half an hour since that first fish, I think. Almost 4 o'clock or so. This fish is swimming in at me. Oh, I just know he's gonna try to go under the trees. Yeah, he's going off to the left. Heading for the shoreline down there on the left. I'm just gonna keep my rod tip down at the water. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. Did you see him jump out of the water? I think my arm was in the way. He's right here. He's right here under the tree. Seems like they know to go under the tree or something. Go under the tree when they're scared. Got him. Got him. Yeah, a little smaller fish. 5-6 pounds maybe. Glad they're here. There's fish of all sizes in this lake. Big fish, little fish. It's kind of a numbers game. You never know what you're gonna get. Back in the water he goes. There you go. Bye-bye. Yeah, 2 fish in the first hour. That's a pretty good start. wind's starting to pick up a little bit. It's blowing in right in my face. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes not. It's a cold wind, so time will tell. All right, let's do it. Yep, fish on. He is heading off to the right. I'm going down to the water. Oh man, I gotta be careful doing that. Alright. This fish is pulling good amounts of drag. And is under the tree there. Not much I can do with him right now. I think he might be wrapped up in something. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm gonna leave this one down here with the bait runner on. Let's see what this is all about here. Yep, definitely got a fish on this one as well. Both came at once. I've been sitting here for half an hour waiting on a bite, and now they're coming all at once. Okay, I've just got that other rod just with the bait runner engaged and just laying there because I need to keep that line in the water, otherwise that fish is going to get the line tangled up in that tree. What do I have here? Fish was right in front of me here, and then he just took a bunch of line back out there again. Can't really hear that drag buzzing with all these waves making the noise. This fish just weaving back and forth here in front of me. This fight's taking forever. Every time I get him close, he just takes off again, just takes all the line back. I don't know if I've got a giant here or what. I haven't caught a glimpse of the fish at all. No, after all that, I was so careful with him. I bet I was fighting that fish for 15 minutes right here. He just kept taking it back. That was a big fish. I don't know how big. I was gentle with that fish, taking my time, not horsing him. Sometimes you just lose him anyway. Alright, let's see what's going on with this line here. Seems like the fish got into some kind of a tree or something, and it's definitely snagged up on something. Doesn't happen that often where I get a double and I lose both fish. Oh, all right, something moved. All right, I'm bringing something in. Whatever I'm hooked on is coming in. It does feel like dead weight. If it is a big stick, it'll probably get snagged on another stick. I have had examples of where I'm dragging a big stick and the fish is still on there too. So that's a possibility, I guess. Okay, I'm seeing a branch. And more branch, yes. Well, this is interesting. I don't get to see this very often. I get to see the exact thing that the fish got me wrapped around. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. My hook is not hooked into anything. The line is just wrapped around the branch. So no doubt the fish was hanging out here and eventually worked his way off the hook. Good for him. All right, and I'm untangled and got my rig back. Good for me. I don't think this is a new PB stick, but it might be a contender. I don't really keep track of PB sticks. Ouch. And that hook is like brand new sharp. It didn't poke that log at all. You know, it's hard to know that balance when you're fighting a fish, that balance between being gentle with them and having the drag set loose enough, but then you don't want to let them run around back and forth for 45 minutes in front of you, because the whole time that's happening, that hook is working itself a bigger hole in their lip, and eventually it's going to tear out. Uh-oh. I guess I get to practice here on this one. All right. Yeah. Yep. All right. Guess I get to practice on this one. Of course, that last one, you know, I kind of feel like maybe I did baby him a little too much, because as soon as I saw that it was a pretty powerful big fish, I loosened up that drag and probably could have been a little bit more aggressive with him. I don't know how many runs he went on when he come up close to me, and then back out 20 yards out there. This fish is right here. He just swam all the way in. He's right here. This is no dink, but nothing like that one that I just lost. Okay. Yeah, no dink, but a 5-6 pound fish. Give me a good fight. Good practice. Good practice fighting the fish. Got to remember the basics of running the drag, apparently. Back in the water. Alright, I gotta quit beating myself up for losing that fish. Sometimes you just lose fish. There's nothing you can do about it, even when you do everything right. So, alright, I'm done. Moving on. See ya. Oh yeah, some good weight on this. I've been waiting patiently. It's getting late. It's almost 6 o'clock. Sun's getting real low. It's getting cold. Had to put on another layer. It's been almost an hour and a half without a bite. I was planning on not hooking any more fish. But here I am. I've been seeing fish breaking the surface in front of me. Saw 3 of them, and they were all farther out than where I put my baits originally. So I reeled in my baits and put my baits out probably, I don't know, 40-50 yards off of this bank here. That's where this fish came from, but it's been a while since I did that. This fish is going under the tree here, as per the usual. Got him. Got him. Yeah, this is a pretty good fish. I give it, I don't know, 8 to 10 pounds, I suppose. Like I said, it's getting cold. The bite has stalled off almost to a standstill. I was just about to leave. I got about 3 bites left of my dinner, and then I was going to start packing up. So I think that's going to be it for today. Not too bad. I mean, anytime you put a 16-pound fish on the bank, that's a good day for me at least. But a few good fish, good afternoon of fishing. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not over yet, folks. My other rod's gone. My other rod's is going off. Alright, get out of here. What's pulling on this one? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You know, this has happened a couple of times to me recently. It's almost like they hear me. Always getting ready to leave. Alright, well, let's go gobble up these baits real quick. Oh, it's a big fish. It's a big fish. This fish was not putting up much of a fight at all the way until 20 feet in front of me. And then I saw his giant head poke up above the water. And he looked at me like, "Hey buddy, what do you think you're doing here? This is my lake." And I agree, it is your lake. And I'll put you back in it when I'm done with you. Just want to take your picture. It's right here. It's right here. Was right here. He just took off again. Big boil. Oh, it's a good one. He is faced away from me. I can feel his tail banging on the line as he's paddling away from me. It's a real good fish. Get in here. Oh, he just launched out of the net. He was in the net and he launched like a rocket right out of it. Wow. Come on, man. This is a big fish. Get in my net. Yeah! Yeah, now splash all you want. Look at him go. Yeah. Yep. See, when my hand barely fits over their skull to cover their eyes, that means we got a big fish here, folks. I gotta wait before I pick them up. Yep, that's a 19 pounder. 19 pounds, 7 ounces in the net. Now this is a way to end a fishing trip. I'm gonna call this an 18-pound fish. It was 19 and a half in the net. I don't know, the net probably weighs about 18 ounces this end of it, but 18 pounder. Look at the belly on this fish. This is the way to end a fishing trip right here. Whew. I am ecstatic. Big fish. My arms are sore from fighting this fish. And yeah, finally got the drag right on this fish and got him in here without him tearing out. Big fish, tiny little size 4 hook. I'm pumped. It's exactly what I wanted. Wanted a big fish so before I could leave. My wish came true. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.